Cotton Eye Joe, level 1. Cotton Eye Joe is in the key of A major. So go back and review your lesson on the A major scale and arpeggio. We're in 2/4 time. So 1, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So level 1, the basic pulse is a eighth note. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So we have no pickup notes, so we started with a downstroke. By the way, the form is A, B, so this is one of those tunes where we don't repeat the sections. So play the A section, play the B section, so you have a total of 16 measures. All right, let's break this down here. We start with a C sharp with the second finger on the A string, then to a B, then to an A. So 2 eighth notes and a quarter note. Then we just reverse that direction. We go B, C sharp, then to D. Make sure D is right next to your C sharp, so you have that half step in tune there. So 2 and. Okay, so the next measure is all eighth notes. C sharp, B, A, B, A. Then we move over to the F sharp with the second finger. Now down to the E with the first finger. So that's a quarter note there. So I'll play that first line. 2 and. Okay, then we carry on with measure 5. It's going to be the same as measure 1, with the exception of the fact that the bow is going to be starting with an upstroke on level 1. When we get to level 2, the bow will be symmetrical again, but we'll start measure 5 with an upstroke. Then measure 6 will be the same as 2. Measure 7 will be the same as 3. Okay, then measure 8 is the same as measure 1. Only that's an upstroke there. So the whole first part, 2 and. Okay, I should count that while I do it. I'll do that with the metronome here in a second. We'll put it all together and I'll count it. Okay, the B section. We start with an open E. That's a downstroke. F sharp with the first finger. Then the A with the ring finger on the E string. So the 2 eighths and a quarter. Reverse that and go A, F sharp, E. Then do that again. Now that's a D following up that last eighth note of the measure there. Then C sharp, B, A. Then you just repeat that for the second line of the B section. With the exception of the fact that the bow is going to be reversed. Measure 5 of the B section starts with an upstroke. Sorry. Like so on. So I'll turn the metronome on 60 beats per minute, and we'll put all that together. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and so on there. So there you go. Cotton Eye Joe, level 1.